Hey everyone, and welcome to Ignite-VST.com. Welcome to another beatmaking tutorial, episode 17, how to create a Dr. Dre type beat. And in this tutorial we are going to create this remake of Big Egos by Dr. Dre and Scott Storch. It is from the Chronic 2001 album that has been released 1999, and we are going to use Heat Up 2 and the Hip Hop Legends expansion in order to create this beat remake. So I would say let's get straight into it. The tempo of the project is 88 beats per minute, and the first instrument we are going to use is the Brighter Day keys from the Hip Hop Legends expansion for Heat Up 2. We open our piano roll and start at E6. So the first chord is E6, G6 and B6. And now we can use copy and paste a few times. Very simple. We copy this again. The next chord is E6, F sharp 6 and B6. So we just move these notes down. Then the next chord is A6, C7 and E7. And then the next chord is A6, B6 and E7, and here we bring down the last two notes to D sharp 7 and these two notes to F sharp 6. So this is it already. Okay, the next thing what we are going to do is we want to strum it, and here's a cool feature I want to show you. If we would just strum it now, it would do a strum and that's it. Yeah. I will show you this real quick. Let's say we would do this now, then we would have the strum, but nothing else would happen. But there's another thing we can do. We make all the notes a bit longer, everything, and now we strum it. And here's a feature called chop chords. And when I click it, you see that it basically chops the chords where the next note hits in. And if we do this and make them now a bit shorter again, then we get these double taps here. You see this? And these double taps are, it sounds better, sounds more natural, sounds cooler. So let's listen to this. And on some points we don't want this, for example here, because this is a different note than, so C and B would sound inharmonic, so we have to clean this up a bit now. What is not a big deal. Here the same thing. And I would say that's it already. Same thing here. We clean this up. Okay. And yeah, if you want, you can now quantize it, but I would only quantize the volume. You have to be careful when you quantize it. It eventually shifts it back to the lines. So maybe just use a pen if you want it. If you want some variation in the velocity or something, then draw it by hand. In this case, I would prefer this. Okay, this is it already for the keys. What we are going to do now is we copy the whole thing, paste it in 3 times. We also could arrange it in patterns, but for this tutorial, let's do it this way. We activate the next instrument, the plugs. For the plugs, I used a lead, usually the glass lead from the Hip Hop Legends expansion for Heat Up 2. As well, as you see, we have a verb, we have a ping pong delay, a tempo synced ping pong delay. We open our piano roll, go to step mode, and that we have a nice loop mode. We make it like this. We set everything to half bars, and now we start at E6. We make it like this. E6, G6. And B6. Okay, you already hear that it delays. What you also can do is, if you want it to be more intense, you can draw in the delay as well by hand again, like this. Maybe one more time. Okay, now we copy this, paste it in here, and you see that this note is on F sharp, so we just move this row down. The rest we don't touch. Now we copy the whole thing again, paste it in here, and this note we bring up to C, that it fits here, and we copy this information as well, bring it up one note. sorry, this was not correct. Yeah. And here. Okay, this is already the plugs. Let's listen to it. Perfect, sounds great. The next instrument we are going to use is a lead. It's the Done Deal lead from the Hip Hop Legends expansion for Heat Up 2. We open the piano roll and we start at G sharp 5, F sharp 5. We make sure that we see all three patterns because we are going to use them all. F sharp 5. And then we go down to E. We make them louder. I think we should use a glide here. Let's see how this works. Okay, we have a glide already. And then we set this note here. That we have this glide effect. Yeah, this is good. Now we go down to B4 and we start here, B4, A4 and B4 again. And then we go to B4, F sharp 5, G5, and we end up on E5. You see that here the lowest note of our chord progression here is E, so we end up on E5. Make it a bit shorter so it stops with the snare hit. Here will be our snare, it stops there. Okay, then the last note is, what is B5? Okay, as you see, it's a pain drawing this stuff, so usually I play this with my keyboard. I also recommend to use a keyboard when you do this. It's easier and it's way faster than drawing it in, but let's have a listen to what we have. Okay, sounds very good. The next instrument is a bass. It's the 90s Legend bass preset from the Hip Hop Legends expansion for Heat Up 2 as well. And we open our piano roll, start at E3. And this is very simple. Same here. Then we go up to A3 and down to E3 again. And here we go up to B. Yeah, this sounds good. We copy this, paste it in, and here we want the variation so it doesn't sound the same all the time. So we just shift up this note 1 octave, will also sound cool. Sounds good. And now pattern number 3. Oh, you know what? For pattern number 3, we use the first pattern again. And bring in some variation as well. Okay, and here at the end we play this chord run, and what we do here is we start at E5. Go down to D, G4. Sorry, B4, A4, G4. E4, B4, D4, and B3. And we draw it We change the velocity here because in the higher notes it gets louder. We also could compress it, but we do it like this. Will work as well. Okay, the next instrument is the acoustic bass. We just copy our bass MIDI information, paste it into the new channel. It's the acoustic 5 preset from the Hip Hop Legends expansion. Okay, the next instrument is the Percussion's drum kit from the Hip Hop Legends expansion for Heat Up 2. We open our piano roll and we started B3. This is a bit loud. Yeah, here you basically can you can play around. You also can use this one, for example. Then we have this stereo shaker. We place it somewhere here. We quantize the whole thing a bit. The next instrument is the drum kit 1 from the Hip Hop Legends expansion. For Heat Up 2 we only use one sound from here. This one. One time is enough. Then we have the snare. The snare is very simple. Yeah. And the thing is with those type of beats or with different with different types of instrumental is you should make sure that you use genre specific instruments. So when you try to make a 90s type hip hop beat, don't use the Lil Yachty drum kit or the whatever 808 kit or something. You always should try to go with genre-specific instruments. When you want to make a hip-hop type beat, then use hip-hop drums, hip-hop basses, hip-hop leads, stuff like that. When you want to give a instrument or a instrumental, a acoustic type of feel, as we did in the Maybach music type beatmaking tutorial, then use acoustic drums, or at least layer your drums with a acoustic drum kit, and eventually use a lot of acoustic instruments like strings, acoustic bass and stuff like that. So when you have only one drum kit, the I don't know, Travis Scott 808 bang kit, something like this, then you can't use it for every type of music you want to create. So sometimes I really see beat making or beats on YouTube where producers show their hip-hop beat, but it sounds like trap. The melodies are eventually hip-hop, but they use trap instruments, and believe me, the listener hears it. We are so used to all these instruments, to all this different kind of music. We immediately figure something is wrong when someone wants to sell us a 90s type hip-hop beat, but there's a 808 banging in the background. This won't work. Okay, anyway, so let's get back to our drum kit here. We have now 4 kicks. Let's start with the first one. Yeah. Paste it in here. Sounds pretty good. And then we have the last instrument. It's a string preset, the Dream string from the hip hop legends Expansion for Heat Up 2 as well. And we start at E3. B3 and B4. Then you already see this note. We follow this note here. And here we go down, so we follow these notes. Here we also go down to B3 again. Here we go down to A4, basically the note we see in the ghost grid. And then we add a extra note, D sharp 4. And we add it here. yeah. Then we copy this. Boom, boom. There we go. Now we have our strings in there. Let's listen to this pattern one time. Yeah, then we can compare it with the original preset. Let's see if we can figure any difference. Nope, sounds the same. Good. Yeah, that's basically it. I can show you how the intro has been made. We have in the Hip Hop Legends expansion this drum kit 11. So we have a bunch of drum kits in there, percussions and so on and so forth. But in drum kit 11, you have like also kicks and snares and hi-hats and percussions, but also sound effects. These helicopters and stuff. So also the intro has been made with the heat up, and then I used this Rolls Royce sample, pitched it up a bit, and here we have the intro, and then the pattern kicks in, and that's basically the whole thing. So let's have a listen to the whole instrumental. And yeah, at this point, I would like to say thanks for watching. I hope that helped you. And if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe. However, guys, I'm out. Bye.